And today's starter, number 62. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Yo one. Fastball is outside. This one in the air right field, and it's a foul ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through him for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
One down. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh! Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. In the air, right field, De La Cruz makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
For so many guys want to hit. And so when you're not given pitches to hit, most guys can get anxious and try to create something that's not there.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Rice off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Got him. That K is his third of the game. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Paul Blackburn. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one a little bit high, and that's ball two. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Another solid power season. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone. The count 2-1. Way out front for strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Rosario takes it in for the out. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Bryce Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Angel Chavez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. And it bangs off the wall. One runs in. Here comes Harper around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. And here is Sosa to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fought off foul. Boom. Leads off second with one gone in the inning.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
No.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies.
Ball one.
Man at second. That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
That one drilled left field. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. There's a swing and a miss. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. But he found a way to just get it by him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. batting with one down takes a strike. Ball to strike to the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Batting 8th, shortstop Jose Caballero.
And stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero.
Whoa.
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees. Fouled off left side.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's down and away. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Caballero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now and a new arm on the mound to start the
57,
bottom of the second. Angel Chevy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's JT Realmuto.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
That one the other way, and that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
That one ripped. One away.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Derek Hill.
One out man at first. And here is Derek Hill singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Oh.
Pulls that one foul. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Turner now. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in. Both runners tagging. One run is in. Not in time. He's safe.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Strike. Woo.
Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat. So he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Oh.
Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. On to first. Harper retired. An acrobatic play to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Yankees 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Two 1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
That's a ball. Ball.
He's
Inside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Three 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard. Goldie steps into the box. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. The throw into second. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Man at second.
Hey!
Shot fly into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rice coming home, and they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. Bellinger up to hit. Struck out looking his first time.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one ripped, but foul. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now here's Trent Grisham, and that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Bellinger dives back. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Backed off the plate that time. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Grounded out his first time. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Chisholm wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Could be extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. He scores to tie it up. Throw, and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a curve is down and in. Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Number 62. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Austin Wells digs in now. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, slow.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
High fly ball, right field. De La Cruz settles underneath it. And that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Phillies 4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Got him swinging. 1 gone here.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. That's outside. Ball 1. One down. Phillies down a run. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. In the air, right field, Dominguez moving under this one. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Brian
De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball.
Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is in the dirt. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Bryson Stott now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. And he swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Now he breaks his bat. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next,
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Two outs, bases full. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That is the inning. Phillies leave them loaded, still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Line to left. And foul ball.
Ball.
On the ground. Got him on the off-balance throw. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. That one just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Goldie in the box again, takes a strike. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And it's off the batter's eye. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make it bats look like batting practice from time to time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Nope. 0-1.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Camilo Doval.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 2. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's outside. And now 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with 1 gone. So Harper stands in. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Pitch kicks away to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Man at second. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Kyle Backus. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Kerkering getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. That clips a corner. Grisham wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball.
Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Grisham gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Just missed. Line drive, could be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Nice line drive to the
second
pull
baseman,
side right there, but he didn't
Chisholm
spin off
Jr.
of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. There's a strike. The Yankees trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air to left center. Sosa gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Caballero in the box now. Takes strike 1. And foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base, that dive prevents a run, but on top of it, you get an out. I'd be happy with just preventing a run. Nice job right there.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He makes the grab, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 4. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
That's a ball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Real Muto in the box again, takes a strike. This one in the air. Rosario. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One out man at first. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball one.
De La Cruz leads off first with one away. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tim Hill takes over on the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Derek Hill getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Popped in the air, left field, and the inning is over. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 4. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen,
Number
Kyle
19,
Backus. He
Kyle
pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Ahmed Rosario digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Got him. One up, one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rice at the plate now. That's ball one. And the 1-0. Misses the sweeper. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Man at first, Paul Goldschmidt now. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike at the knees. Goldie thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 1-1 now.
Oh.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Outside. Full count now. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. In there for strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball one.
Two on, one out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Now the 0-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Up the middle. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Kyle Backus departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Phillies 4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Grounds one to short. Caballero. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's
No,
right.
that's a
And
ball.
that one upstairs, ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Phils down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. In for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Harper.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, here comes Bryce Harper. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tim Hill out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Will Warren into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here in Philadelphia, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chase Sugar, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The 1-0. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Foul ball. The 2-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Stop under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
1 out man at first. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Real Mutual throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Throw to second, save. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings over the top of that one. And the next pitch is way outside. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball to the right side. Base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Back to the top of the order, Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that's the strikeout looking. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Orion Kirkering won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Chase Sugar.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. Wells off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
There's a strike. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That's the ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that's too high. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's opened up now, 9-4. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Edmundo Sosa.
Action in the pen down there. Ryan Yarbrough, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ball, outside.
The next offering misses. And the count now even up. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Brian De La Cruz.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1.
That's the ball. Nope, that's away.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
JT
Realmuto steps in.
Nope, ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Chisholm. And makes the grab. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 9-4. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
For the Yankees, right fielder,
Here comes the
Jason
skipper,
Dominguez.
and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Sugar. Tim Meza gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Dominguez at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One and two here. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Tap foul at the plate.
Nope, that's high.
Warren measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Lined into right. Dominguez takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Derek Hill.
Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
Oh,
The Yanks leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Up next for the Phillies,
Here's Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees,
number 33,
Ryan Yarbrough.
Ryan
Bringing in
Yarbrough.
the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball one.
The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. Hill off of first with 2 away.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one outside. And now 3-1. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Harper now. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bednar warming up as well. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger should have this one, and that's the inning. So they strand a pair. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Phillies 4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joan Duran, the closer, is getting loose. And a big swing and a miss. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. base hit center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1. Way outside, and it gets away. Caballero into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Ball, low.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. The Yankees 9 and the Phillies 4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Alec Bohm now at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to short. Wow, nice play. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Brian De La Cruz will hit next. Sosa over at first with 1 away. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the ground, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
First and second, one out. And up to the plate is J.T. Realmuto. Foul ball there. Strike two. The Phillies down 5, trying to battle back. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies have just one out remaining.
Second baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Outside low, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 9-6.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So the
Yankees,
closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, 2 now.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.